And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. We set it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, the former UFC heavyweight champion, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Daniel D.C. Cormier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, Cain Velasquez!
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, he was perfect as a heavyweight since dropping to the light heavyweight division. He has been equally dominant. We'll see how the 2-time U.S. Olympian Daniel Cormier approaches this opponent tonight. Gotta figure you'll see heavy doses of takedowns in the early going tonight. Well, no gold shorts on the Hall of Famer DC, but how about the high crotch? Too easy right out of the chute chip.
You know, John, that's my favorite technique. I've always done it. And because of the way guys react, they go flying through the air. So come on, boys, continue to make me look good by just doing front flips when I grab your leg.
Now the fight hits the floor. Oh, and there's the early takedown, just what the doctor ordered.
Exactly what he wanted to do. You saw it in the training footage. Takedowns are going to be the key. He got one early. He's on the right track.
Shows him the left and then follows it up with a right. Nice 1-2 punch there by DC. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling start. Nice body kick.
Beautiful, beautiful. Keep that pressure up for me now.
Beautiful jab lands. And they get their clinch. Look for them to fight. Oh!
Thomas as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control. Nice punch to the head. Single collar title. Look for him to now start to fight.
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got in on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
That is as good as it gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, big elbow.
Well, that overhand big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Final seconds here.
Big land.
Huge shots being landed on both sides. Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool. 60 seconds with which to recover. We'll see if his corner can keep his head in the fight. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
All right, round 2.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Nice defense there. Huge block. You know, DC, you're usually pretty prophetic when it comes to these game plans and strategies. Are you surprised he hasn't even tried to take him down yet?
Yes, it's very surprising to watch.
His opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful lever change. Make him think he's going low. It's right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Big hook. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Well, a lot of debilitating leg kicks tonight, and that left thigh now starting to show signs of bruising. Oh, doing work with the jab. Oh, beautiful head movement. Slips there.
Another big takedown.
Velasquez gets back up again. Nicely done. Ooh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his... Well, you got to think it's only a matter of time. Yup, referee stopping the action here. That swelling is getting out of control. This might be the end, DC.
It's bad. I mean, it's a lot of swelling. And it's the damage that he has taken over the course of the fight that is making him swell to a point that I don't know if he can continue.
He's taking a close look. Going back to the referee. Looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling.
Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instance, it's particularly surprising to see a wrestler on his level not attempt to change the level.
I don't understand it. You know, that's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you in the night, that will land him right on the spot. He's brutalizing him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Back to the feet. As his opponent postures up, he opens it. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
10 minutes in the can. All right, there's the end of the round, and the end swell can only do so much, right? His face looks like it has been injected. It's so swollen. This fight could end at any moment.
Okay, listen, the eye's looking pretty bad here.
All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as the still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know, still,
These ground strikes are just brutal. What a fight! So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight, absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
it's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by DC. All right, we send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 33 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Cain Velasquez.
So congratulations are in order to the former two-time UFC heavyweight champion Cain Velasquez, still a guy who many believe is the greatest heavyweight in UFC history. Not sure if this performance alone is enough for him to get an immediate crack at the title, but he certainly did everything within his power tonight to prove that he is still very much a force to be reckoned with in this UFC heavyweight division.